this is gonna be the best stream ever.
What's up, guys?
We're not reading Savage Proposal.
Ever. Oh, yeah.
Rats. We were so close
I
to
did
getting
almost,
everything.
I did nearly everything right.
What's up, guys? I can't see our live stream. There
Yeah,
it
you
is.
just have to keep clicking and clicking.
What's up, guys?
Kenya, hello. Crystal Light, Sage the Healer, Cup Ramen, Sky Pancake, Sequoia, hello. Volpix, whoa. Beep Boop, Fairly Fatale, to my ears, welcome. This title is already scaring me. I thought a good idea would be... Scooch in a little more.
I can
That way
scooch
the
it.
microphone is better. I thought a good idea would be to watch old
Are you having a stroke? Today we're going to be watching
Do you smell toast?
old 50s infomercials about how to be
a woman.
And other things.
It's mostly how to be a woman.
Mostly how to be a woman.
Yeah, I tried to keep it on brand.
People
like,
are saying, mentioning the new little guys. We can.
We're angry.
Now we're back to
Now we're
normal.
talking. I'm waiting on getting lavalier mics.
Right
but...
now, they shake.
Yeah, next-
Anytime anyone talks, they shake.
Next time it should shake based off which of us is speaking.
Yeah.
We just didn't get the equipment in time.
We don't have that yet.
I'm waiting. But yeah, thank you. I think it looks a lot more like us. Micah thinks that one looks like him. It does.
Yeah.
It's a lot better.
I'm Micah.
I'm really proud of the little Jonah. Out of all of us.
Genya says, how to be a woman, lobotomy.
No, I was gonna say I'm really proud of the little Jonah avatar because I over-designed you, but that's just kind of how you look on a daily basis.
Well, yeah, I'm always over-designed.
And then I have the little yellow undershirt. It's the same color as my shirt
Yeah,
because I love you.
Aleheart says, finally people will stop confusing Micah and Jonah
That's
together.
the goal.
That's the goal. That was
for the moment, we all shake at the same time, so we may do more damage this stream.
Stacy Child, let's put
Cyanide.
cyanide in the pie.
My favorite flavor.
Oh my gosh, Stacy Child, I saw they put their cat with a little pink bow in the Discord. It was so funny.
Oh, thank you, No Frogs, No Gender.
No Frogs, No Gender. Love the new avatars. Why? Thank you.
They were drawn by Matty.
Yeah.
Dang, Micah's pale. I mean, accurate.
I tried to make us have different skin tones, even though we are all just white.
Micah's got that webtoon skin
Change
color.
Man? I'm sorry about the Change Man blue and red. But it's how I look, and now I'm not lying anymore.
Also, wait, we're in 1080p!
Oh, that does look so much nicer.
We're streaming in 1080p!
Your cat is named Stampy, and he really loves your vids.
Thank
Hi,
you, Sis
Stampy.
Hi, Stampy! I dedicate this one to you.
Like
and your
after the
cute
Minecraft
elbow.
YouTuber?
Is there a Minecraft YouTuber?
Yeah,
Stampy.
named Stampy. He looks like a cat.
When did this channel become Matty Wives? I've always been a wife. How dare y'all stream when I was fixing to take a bath? Bring us in, Punchy.
Yeah.
I spent my whole day thinking it was Tuesday.
Oh,
And
I'm
you
so
super
sorry.
chat.
Thank you.
That is gotta be the worst feeling, is when you realize you've been a day off all day.
Thank you, I've been doing one for the super chat. Yo, I was gonna do a funny bit in the chat, but now I'm too happy about these new avatars. Take my money. Thank you for the money, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone likes them. I got new everything. I think the only thing I haven't done a revamp to yet is my ugly website. And then I need to add and take away some of the music and then add some more sound effects, and then
Well,
that
also-
should be everything. It should be.
Approximating.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm missing something, but I don't
your
think
main
so.
guys, no? Have you done new main guys?
No.
For your video? Yeah.
Not yet, but it's the same basic idea as the one in the little corner.
And more importantly, we're in 1080p!
1080p!
We've been streaming
We
at
went and
720p!
checked that box!
We
Oh,
checked
wait.
it!
Oh, Punchy Me Punches it. You don't know how to feel about the bath with friends? I kind of...
I mean, we'll
Is
be
it
here when
weird?
you get back.
Is it weird to take
Who
a bath
amongst
with
us
your
hasn't
friends?
bathed with a couple of their friends?
It's called hot tubbing, Punchy. Oh, you know what you do? You grab a couple of rose petals, you wrap yourself up in a towel just like Zelda Von Trova, and you're good to go.
She really baths in a towel.
Newest webtoons, her ugly website.
Thank you for doing one for the super chat.
Thank you. If you could start a poll, I would like your guys' opinion. I'm debating reading My Beloved Oppressor for the next video. It's called Should I Read My Beloved Oppressor?
Puke Princess says, Matty, you look like a middle school boy. No, you're wrong. She looks like Ricky.
I know. I like drew it and then I drew the tank top and I like sat and I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is that different from Kill My Lovely Oppressor?
Kill My Lovely Oppressor is somewhat based on My Beloved Oppressor. My Beloved Oppressor, so the main reason I've been thinking about doing that one is a lot of people are saying, like, it's not as trashy as it sounds. And so I think if I go in with the question, is it as bad as it sounds, I think that would be a really interesting video.
Skooky Cat says, no, Matty, don't hurt yourself like that, frowny face. My Beloved Oppressor is awful.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. My negative videos do really well, I'm learning. They might, oh my gosh, the sponsor for the last video, they like emailed me. They're like, hi, Matty, we really liked your last video. I'm also extremely shocked by the last video, and I was like,
here's
ooh.
Stampy.
Stampy is watching the videos! Oh. Is that Punchy's horses?
Full screen it. I'm hiding it.
Oh.
Punchy's
I'm
horses.
in front of the cat.
There's Stampy.
You have such a cute bedspread.
Horses.
Wait, there is a video of a horse. Click it.
It's really dangerous opening the pets chat.
I love them. So handsome.
With 48 votes, the vote for Should I Read My Beloved Oppressor is 88%.
All right,
yes.
I'm going for it.
All right.
So start. I have.
Which one were we start? Molly Grows Up?
Yes. Basically, I have, kind of going through life as a housewife, right? So we're gonna do Molly Grows Up, and this is
So starting in childhood.
starting in childhood.
Oh, thank you,
raising-
Stacy Child.
Oh, thank you. You can room tour one day. If you're comfortable with that, man, my bedroom is so ugly. I keep, like, trying to fix
Have you
it.
seen the space I live in?
Yeah.
I don't have a door frame.
Yeah, your dungeon is oppressive.
Molly
Door
Grows
says,
Up.
door says, loud door noises blasting IDK.
Yeah,
All right.
That's one way to get my attention.
So all the videos are going to be in black and white, and I apologize for the audio quality, but that's
They're
just
from
how
the past.
that's just how the 1950s are. This is called Molly Grows Up from 1953.
Okay, right off the bat, before we even start the video, I have
how cute this
hundreds of
is.
notes.
Betsy Hawkins, Wendy Larrance.
No, are you not getting caught up on Joe Mixack?
Hi, I'm Joe
But also, this
Mixack.
is
But it's a
incredibly
real
charming.
person.
They printed out the cast list on a book, and then it's like, how do we get the cast list?
It's adorable. That's so charming.
All right, we're launching in.
All right.
You should change the title to like.
It's 50s info.
Yeah. NursesOfLosAngeles.com.
Thank you, nurses. of Los
Presumably
Walter
that's who.
Schenck,
Presumably that's who posted
George
it.
Watson, Fred Barker, Howard Riddle. I don't have to read today.
Multi-Chrome Lab.
By
That's a funny name.
Laboratory.
They had. So this is pause. This is scientific knowledge. We have 2 MDs, 2 PhDs. These are doctors.
Doctors of how to be a woman.
So this is not just like advice. This is science.
Do you think?
Take notes.
Do you
there
think?
will be a test.
Wait, question. Do you think any of these doctors are women?
Not in. Well, one of
I
them's
like-
Ricky's mom.
No, she's a nurse, remember?
No, she's a doctor.
She's a doctor?
No, because see, it would make
Maddie,
sense
she's
as
a
a
Hey,
nurse.
I'm sorry.
But Maddie
I'm
wrote
sorry,
a story
I
where
took
Ricky's
away-
mom is a 1950s woman doctor.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I did not mean to take that from her.
Donald M.
Ooh,
Hatfield.
I'm
Oh,
really
he's a
glad to thank you for the
PhD.
super chat. Finally, I have a Dr. Pep for the stream after 5 months.
Oh,
Hell
you know.
yeah.
I don't have a Dr. Pepper because it's so late, but I did order the largest pink lemonade known to mankind. I think it's like 40-something ounces.
Puncherson, thank you for the super chat. You have ghosts in your blood. You should do cocaine about it.
You're so right. That's
Man, I
probably
wish
how
when
I'll stay
when our
awake.
doctors did things for us.
Oh, Baby Beam says, unfortunately, Joe Mixack is dead.
No!
Fly high, Joe Mixack.
In the arms of angels.
All right.
Angel.
Oh, shit, we should get little, singing guys.
We should.
The church could have held anymore. The whole church was lighted with candles. First wedding I've ever been to. And golly, you should have seen the bride. She had the most beautiful dress I've ever seen. It was all white satin. Come on, we'll be late for school.
Oh, thank you,
Come in,
Stacy
Teddy.
Child. Pink
I
lemonade
gotta
is in
go
my
now.
blood,
Bye.
Matty.
I love pink lemonade.
My goodness, Molly is certainly growing up.
So,
What an odd thing to say.
They're like, man.
that's the name of the show!
They're like, man, that girl is getting big. She was like 3 feet shorter last week.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, so
They're like, this is horrifying.
I
Molly
haven't
is
seen-
1 year old.
I haven't seen any of these. Well, like I have. I've watched like the first like minute.
Special Vibe says, Matty, how many years have you been a woman?
Many.
25.
No.
That being said,
Old.
people in the chat who are older than 25, is it normal for your body to just like give up as soon as you turn 25? Because I feel awful. I hate being 25. I feel terrible. But yeah, I only watched like the first clip, and then like after something funny was said and I laughed out loud, then I downloaded it. So the lady going, "Fine, Molly,
Everyone's
certainly
saying yes.
Yeah.
it's normal."
Yeah. Well,
Whoa.
25 is the age at which your body stops
Oh.
where you stop replacing cells faster than like your cells start dying faster than your body replaces them at 25.
How do I stop them from dying?
Genya says Maddie is a quarter of a century.
Oh!
Oh, Punch said thank you for the
Losing
super
side
chat.
of 25, Matty, all downhill from there. No! Thank you,
Red
Punchy.
Magus says start stretching regularly.
Yeah.
I really should. Cause I've been, like, this entire week, I've been like, oh, I feel awful. Maybe it's just because of my period. Maybe it's just because of blah, blah, blah. And, like, I keep waking up and then just, like, being exhausted and being exhausted and being exhausted. And so I woke up today and I tried to go.
Oh, Stacy
I
Child.
What's wrong?
You're starting college next week. I graduated high school a year and a half early. Way to go.
Good job!
Nice.
Damn!
That's impressive.
Hell yeah! No, I tried to go for a run with Popeye, and I made it like halfway down the block, and then I just stopped running, and I was like, I'm sure speed
Baby
walking
Beam
will be
says,
fine.
Maddie, maybe it's the Dr. Pepper.
I only had 3 today.
I was
And
gonna
on that
say,
note-
that's on the upper end of. Wow, really no soundtrack.
There is none.
Hi, Miss Jensen.
Good
Hi,
morning,
Miss
girls.
Jensen.
Why did they
How's
say
your
that?
throat this morning, Molly?
Oh, just fine. It doesn't hurt at all anymore.
Well, you'd
Why
better
did they
stop by
say
my
in
office and let me
sync?
take a look at it. It won't take
Hi,
a minute.
Miss Jensen.
Okay.
No, they weren't just like, hi,
Sing it
Miss
and sing.
Jensen. It was like,
Hi, Miss Jensen. Hi.
hi, Miss Jensen. Instead it went the girls from The Shining. It wasn't
with that?
It wasn't just in sync, because like if you and me walked up to Jonah, we'd be like,
Some.
hi, Jonah.
Oh,
Hi, Jonah. But see, that wasn't perfectly synced. They were like seconds apart.
it-
They were microseconds
And here
apart.
I thought having 4 videos wasn't
Would do-
going
yeah,
to
I was
be
worried it
enough.
wouldn't be enough.
Miss Jensen.
Okay, Molly, let's take a look.
That light did nothing.
It's black and white.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's clearing up just fine.
Her throat
The
is just
fungal
perfectly
infection.
transparent.
Sure.
Will you please let someone else do the cheering for you? Because that throat is still slightly inflamed.
Okay, I'll be
Did
careful.
she cheer too
Oh, by the
hard?
way, Molly,
My mom was a
your mother left her
cheerleader.
gloves over at my house last night. Will you take them to her?
Sure, she's always leaving them someplace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Molly,
Women be-
stay in the shot, Molly.
Women be leaving their gloves everywhere.
Yeah, if I was a woman, I know I'd just be leaving my gloves
So
everywhere.
wait, we should be taking notes on how to be a good woman. Can you open your notes app?
They haven't
Yeah, get the notes app open. That is really funny.
they haven't given me any
Don't
advice
leave
yet.
your gloves at your
Well, in we're 2 minutes into a however long video.
I'll open up a new Google Doc.
Fandom is full of babies. Wait, which
The
fandom?
Matty Bites fandom is full of babies.
You know, yeah. Well, oh, like young people? Yeah.
No.
Hi, Matty
Yeah,
Biters,
if there was
Luis
young
Bautista.
people here, I.
Step 1.
Micah, you should take notes especially.
Okay, duly noted.
Thank you, Stacy
gloves
Child.
At places.
No. Don't leave gloves at places.
Oh. But
Don't.
I'm
No,
confused.
don't leave gloves places.
No, but then have a daughter. So
Have-
if you leave your
Have
gloves
daughter
places,
retrieve gloves.
have a. Why y'all look so goofy? We look great.
What? Do you not like them?
We look great.
Aw.
Well, they didn't say
Have-
goofy. They said gothy.
Have daughter retrieve gloves. That's the first step to being a woman.
Yeah. Okay, let's see the track.
You know, I've known Molly and her family ever since she first came to school.
Ooh, thank you,
And I
Punch Me
think you
Punches
might
in.
like to know her.
Trying to be a horrible woman right now, should I use sad smashing anti-stress bath salt or panic crushing anti-stress bath salt for eating, not bathing?
Oh.
JK.
Panic crushing.
Also, people are saying they like the avatars.
Oh,
Stacy Child,
okay.
thank you for the super chat. You know what? Y'all are cool. Call me Stacy. Okay, child.
Please, Stacy Child was my father's name.
Too.
Hello.
Yeah, she just like.
Oh, and so what was that scene?
Molly lives at home with her father,
Hello.
her mother,
Cute.
and her older sister, Jeannie.
I dream of.
For sure.
They live in the void, the dark abyss.
Jeannie and Molly each have their own rooms.
Oh my gosh.
But lately, it
kill
seems
for
that
this
Molly
short.
is more
I
interested
would-
in Jeannie's room than her own.
would.
Oh, she's more
Molly and
interested
Jeannie
in
get
Jeannie's
along,
room than her
well,
own.
about as most sisters do.
Molly,
Molly.
what do you think you're doing?
Nothing, Jeannie. I just happened to come in and...
Steal your stylish fit.
Oh,
Touching
did
her-
you see how her
Your
little
style.
pigtails
Oh, your
come
beautiful
out?
stuff.
My things alone.
Well, all I was
My
doing
sister,
was...
she
didn't
once
get
threw
all the
away
lipstick.
the coolest pair of jeans. They were from American Eagle. They had the biggest holes in them to the point where, like, you couldn't call them jeans. I loved them. I loved them so much. And she was so upset that I took them out of the trash like a little monster and started wearing them that, like, I would have to hide them so that her and my mom wouldn't just throw them away. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, how come it's okay for my older sister to have those pants,
Puke
but not
Princess
me?
says, I'd be mad too. That hat is absolutely fire.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna say the sets of like 1950s
Oh.
bedrooms, I love.
Kenya says, fun fact, actors back then would wear black or green lipstick to help their lips look more red in black and white. Yeah, it's super cool. When you see like the makeup they did, it's all really like uber saturated in weird colors to get it to show up right on the black and white
It's
film.
like, wasn't the Addams Family background house pink?
yeah.
Yeah.
Got either.
You guys totally missed how her pigtails fell out of that
Oh,
hat. It was
I
really
wasn't gonna
silly.
hurt your old things. I just wanted to try them.
Stacy Child, thank
Why did
you.
you ask
She
me-
said, sorry, Jeannie, I was eating your arsenic cream.
All new
Your
radio.
own. You're old enough now.
What are we learning about out of curiosity? Oh, pads? Modest pads.
Modest.
Jeannie,
Those feel
when do you
clunkier
think
than
I'll
the
start
modern
having
model.
periods too?
Oh, I don't know. Pretty soon, I suppose.
Honestly,
I was
I've been-
13 when I started.
I've seen TikToks
Well,
where
Peggy's
some girls
already
are like,
started
yeah,
hers,
no,
and
I
I'm 6
just wear
months
adult
older than
diapers
she
because it's
is.
so much less
Well,
stress-free.
so what? Some
You know,
start
I
earlier,
really can't
some
weigh out-
later.
weigh in
We're
on
all
this.
different. And from the way you've been acting lately, shouldn't be long now.
Yeah, the way you've been. Yeah, you. Oh my gosh.
The way you've been acting, you'll get your period any day now.
Oh, I unplugged my headphones.
So
Oh,
when
no.
you start stealing, that's when you get your period.
Judy's like, you've been stealing my hat? Yeah. It's about to start.
Okay, wait, pull up the list. Start stealing, get period.
How to be a woman. If you notice
You know,
yourself...
there's a number thing. You don't have to type number 2.
1, 2. No, keep it. It's perfect.
Start...
Punchy McPunchyson, thank you for the super chat.
Period pampers. Exactly.
Pamper? I hardly know her.
Start stealing to achieve.
We're still laughing.
Special Vibe says, damn, I should have been on my period ages ago. I once stole stuff from a kid in the 2nd grade. I got caught immediately.
Man, you must have gotten your period early.
And she liked that? She liked that?
One day, not long
Well,
after
like,
that,
some girls really want their
Inferno
period.
Monkey says, how do I get rid of it? Give stuff away?
Molly came
Yes.
home from school.
It is like direct justice from on high. You steal something and you get smitten.
That you,
Oh
Molly?
my God.
That's how it works. Jeez, Megan.
Hi, what kind of a day did you have today?
Mom, guess what?
I don't know. What?
Mom, I started my first period.
Cool.
Well, what do you know? Come on,
Well,
sit
what do
down.
you
Tell
know?
me about it. When did it start?
Well, it was this afternoon when I was changing
Man,
into
it's
my
crazy.
gym
Her
clothes,
sister
and I
was
noticed a bit
spot
of blood on my
on.
panties, and golly, at first I thought, well, I didn't know what to think. And then I remembered when we talked about
Menstruation.
menstruation and stuff.
Menstruation.
Well, then I went to see Miss Jensen.
Oh, my goodness. How do you feel?
This is such an odd... My
Kind of
goodness.
funny like. I mean, well, I was
It's
hoping it
like
would
the
start soon.
aliens studying her.
I've forgotten everything you told me.
All right, I tell you what we'll do. Tonight we'll
My
get mother and daughter
goodness.
conference night. And if
Tell
you'll
me
give me
what
a hand
else
with
you've
supper, we'll get
done.
started that much earlier.
Okay, I'll wash up and be right down.
You know, when I got my period, I was 15.
Golly.
They're like so...
Long at all before you're quite
No, I was
used
like
to it.
15, and I
You see,
remember I
honey-
was in school, and I like texted my mom, and like she took so long to get to me, and I was like, man, this sucks. I'm just bleeding all over everything.
Red
She-
Magus says, how do I feel? I'm having the worst diarrhea of my life, mother.
Golly. Like, that reaction was like, I'm studying you in a laboratory, little Molly.
See,
It's
my-
begun. Your body is changing. We've never seen this before.
No, and then I realized the reason my mom was taking so long is because it was really nice. She went out, she got a bunch of period products, and then she like cleaned my bedroom. But the entire time I was just sitting in the school bathroom bleeding out, and I'm like, I
You're like,
appreciate
I'm dying.
this. I really do, because I didn't have any of this stuff, but like, it's just really silly.
Menstruation is perfectly normal. It happens every month.
Golly.
Sit up, dear.
It's perfectly normal, but every time you bring it up, I'm going to swear silently under my breath. It's perfectly normal. Golly.
Oh, it's just part of being a woman, I guess.
Ooh, Punchy McPuncherson. Sad Punchy Lori, your mother never talked to you about it, and you got it at 13 and hid it from her because you were scared you did something wrong and didn't tell her until you were 17. My mom, if it makes you feel better, my mom tried to talk to me about it when I was like 12. She got me you real ones in the chat will know this. She got me the American Girl doll book about periods, and I would sit and I would just look at the
Wait,
boob
is there
picture.
like one that's, is there just, also I got a Dr. Pepper because I have no impulse control and I think it's my 4th of the day, don't be like me. Wait, is there like a specific American Girl doll that's just like the period one?
No, the company, they just made
No,
one.
they make like a, yeah.
Oh,
They made, like,
I was really hoping it would be like it's like, I'm from the Revolutionary War.
No.
I'm from the
period.
1800s. Me, I got my period.
It would be really interesting to learn how the different like periods like
It would be a period
manage.
piece.
No, what was I saying? No, but the American Girl doll book, you guys know that one. And there was like a page where it's like, it was like talking about boobs and like with pictures. And so I'd sit and I'd look at the girl with boobs, and I'm like, yeah, I can't wait till my boobs look like this, and it never got past stage, like, 2. And we're doing what? You got your first at a roller derby match? Oh my gosh. Your mom took you out to dinner and told them it was your birthday to celebrate your first period. It did not
Al.
Oh my gosh. I like that we can trauma bond over our periods.
Hello Hamburger says, even ancient Chinese menstruate.
Oh my gosh, Wildflower Cryptid. Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. She tried to read it to me and then she gave up.
That's fair.
But I looked at the pictures.
Yes? Of course, right at first you probably won't be very regular. Most girls don't settle down for a year or so.
Stacy Child, I got my first period. Oh, Captain.
The cat is walking in front of the screen.
I got my first period at 10 when you were in summer camp. You vomited your breakfast all over the receptionist's desk and collapsed on the floor crying. Oh, like it.
Oh, I like it.
Just show love.
I'll heart it.
Everyone put hearts in the chat for your periods.
Everybody, put some period blood in the
Like,
chat.
I was like mocking the 4 doctors. I don't know shit about shit. For all I know,
You know,
Micah's like, yeah, this seems like pretty good advice.
I mean, probably.
oh,
maybe.
Captain, you fat ass, I love you so much.
There's a fat cat
She's
walking
doing
over us.
You
claws.
want to meow? No, you're
no,
just not.
she's just silent.
No, here's the thing. You don't know shit about periods? My public school failed me. We had one conversation, like one technically sex ed education, and it was like all the girls were separated into a room, all of the boys were separated into the room. The boys played wall ball, and the girls were told that they had to stop wearing skirts, and they smelled bad, and we needed to wear deodorant. And that was very frustrating. Your first was a church camp when you were 13.
Thank
I'm
you,
a 121.
I'm a 121 for the super chat.
Thank
No.
you. Oh wait, also happy birthday, by the way. I remember you have the same one as me. Just to clarify, you were watching the roller derby.
Oh, you weren't
Thank
like
you,
doing.
In
it.
my
I thought
head,
you were just
in my
like-
head, you were definitely watching or doing it. Thank you, I'm doing what? And Fairly Fatale, this is fitting because tomorrow marks the anniversary of your first
Oh well,
period.
happy first period
Yeah, happy
anniversary.
first-
This is last week. We've had
Anniversary.
very heavy menstruation-based streaming.
Wait, let's see.
Did this come about? Because I had a stream idea that I don't know how we'd actually do, where we go through...
The menstruation stream.
Well, I don't remember how I got on thinking about it, but where you go through, like, tampon and pad ads from, like, the 80s
Right, yeah,
and
yeah,
try
yeah.
and figure out what the product does.
Blue says, "Oh, so you think you're a real Matty Bites fan? Name 10 things they've bitten then."
I guess today, or not today, Sunday marks the 10-year anniversary of my first period. Oh, fuck, I'm so old.
Girls go more than a
oh,
month
oh.
between periods and others less. That's normal, too.
Why did
And
she
eventually your body will set up its own regular
What?
time.
What do you mean?
Please sit up, Molly.
Oh,
just said so
Mom, I'm
jauntily.
comfortable.
Well, if you sit and stand straight, that'll give the organs inside your body room to function better. And
Huh?
that'll make you feel better.
Write that down, write that
Is
down,
that
write that
true?
down.
Okay, wait,
If
hold
you
on.
sit and stand
Let me-
straight, the organs in your body will work better?
Hold on.
Is that
hold
true? I
on.
don't...
Sit and
If you sit
Stand.
and stand up straight, does that mean your organs work better? Question mark.
I mean, it's so vague, it can't be, right? What?
Okay, well that's AI. By Brown University Health Posture and How It Affects Your Health. When you sit and stand correctly, there is less pressure on the organ known as the diaphragm, which makes it easier to take.
But they said all, she said all organs.
Okay, so I get. Here's the thing.
Emma Sorensen Parker says, oh no, now I need to straighten my organs?
That's like the newest TikTok trend is like working on straightening my organs so I can be a good posture person.
My long intestine has never been straighter.
Air Fright said being a woman is so hard.
Micah isn't a mad scientist anymore. I think that hair is still pretty mad scientist-y.
Well, wait. See, angry Micah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets pretty mad scientisty.
All right, press play.
Janet, that's probably Peggy.
Stacy Child, thank you for the super chat. Permission to draw Matty as a 50s housewife holding a pie laced with really bad webtoon?
Absolutely.
Hell
I think
yeah.
Matty would kill for that.
Hell yeah.
Hello? Oh, hi, Peggy. Sure, just a minute, I'll ask. Mom, can I go swimming with Peggy tomorrow after school?
I don't think I would, Molly.
But I'd be home by 5:30.
No, it's not a good idea the first 2 or 3 days of your period. You might get chilled and catch cold.
What?
Oh, that's right.
I was so with him. I was like, I understand that one.
Yeah, it's probably not a great idea, but you might catch chill. You might catch chill.
Alright, write
get
that
chill.
down. It was that? I was thinking because, like, you'd be
Hold
submerging yourself in a body of liquid, and that feels like a bad idea.
No.
Not the headline.
When you, okay, so like often when you like take a shower or take a bath, your period stops. I don't remember why, but it's just chilled out a little bit more. I don't know. That's why I take a shower. That's
Piano by Maureen B says, was this written by a man? Real question. I mean, it's the
Will
50s.
you
It undoubtedly,
catch
yes.
a cold
From swimming on your period.
swimming on your period.
I just feel like you don't want to be openly bleeding into the body of water.
There's no greater risk of getting sick while swimming on your period than any other
4
day.
doctors. 4 doctors wrote this. And
They're
I
like,
know it was the
Yeah,
past.
sometimes women get faint. It's like, what are you talking about?
That's
Peggy, of course I can't go swimming. You know I've got the curse. That's right. It isn't a good idea the first
Peggy,
couple of days.
you know a witch has put a curse on my household. If I go into a body of water, I'm liable to go Mr.
you
Limpet.
guys. Currently, I am cursed. Hello, Hamburger. Has Matty ever seen Turning Red? What vid is this?
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat.
This is
I
Molly
saw-
Grows Up from 1953.
Yeah, I have seen Turning Red once. I don't remember it. I think I liked it, but I don't remember it that much. Punch me, Puncherson. I should have taken
Yeah, you're gonna catch a chill.
You're gonna catch a cold, Punchy. I love how this conversation is somehow on topic.
Yeah, we decided Wednesday's stream is just gonna be chaos.
Right, like
We can't get off topic on Wednesday.
I guess we're gonna catch a cold, guys.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
You know I have the curse.
Good heavens, Molly, you're growing like a weed. I'm going to have to let that happen.
Yeah, no, she really must be like
She
significantly
must have
tall.
been like a head shorter yesterday.
Come down again. Come on, I'll do it right now.
Okay.
Ooh, wait, are we gonna get...
Sewing? I love sewing.
I thought they were gonna measure her against a wall.
I've
to be able
often
to see
wondered
how
why
tall
it is
she
that
was.
some women still call menstruation the curse.
I don't know. Peggy calls it that.
Oh, no, we're being
And
positive.
it is kind of a nuisance, isn't it?
I
It
suppose
is.
it is sometimes.
All the time.
Just that it sounded sort of old-fashioned to hear you say it.
What? Okay.
No, to be positive. We stand
Joking
not
on you.
calling it the curse.
Joking on your period? That's old-fashioned.
It's just funny to hear someone from, what, like 70 years ago being like, that's a little old-fashioned if you tell me, during the Hays Code.
Up too.
Oh, how were the fights, Jim?
No, not bad.
The what?
The fights.
Oh, in
He was watching dog
I think
fighting.
he was like listening to boxing, or they hold Fight Club upstairs.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, out in the back
Iowa
shed,
Racing.
he just beat the crap out of 2 other guys.
Something wrong with our aerial, though. We ought to be getting a better picture than that.
Yeah, TV.
What was all the talk about in here? Is this a private conference?
No, I don't think so. Do you, Molly?
No, I guess not.
Stacey Child, thank you for the super chat. You should check the Pets channel on Discord.
Uh-oh.
Let's go!
Dangerous.
Oh, kitties! Who is that handsome kitty?
well, we've had like a million since...
No, those are older. That hasn't
Oh,
been
it's
since.
zipped.
T-Dragon
Back up.
says someday historians will look at this and think it's ironic you guys are saying stuff is old-fashioned. That's true. If we last the lengths of time.
Kitty. A baby.
Oh,
Oh,
fluffy baby.
babies. Oh, with a little
Mysterious.
tongue out. Look at them. Look at
Puppy.
them.
I like the scarf.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, they're watching their stream with you.
Fuck, Sky Pancake, you just told me her name. It wasn't Sadie, but I feel like it was something like that. Oh my gosh! Stampy!
He's still watching!
Hi, Stampy! Wait, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Stampy!
Hi, Stampy.
Yeah, I didn't know where you were going with that.
I didn't know what the words
forgot.
were. Baby Boop says Nova.
Nova. Cuties. All right.
Nova? I hardly Nova.
Well, Jim, Molly's growing up. She's having her first menstrual period.
What? Already? Oh, but Alice, I...
What? What? Punchy Big Muncherson, thank you for the super chat. Rule number 1 about Fight Club is we don't talk about periods. That's really
He's about to be like, how could you tell me this about my own daughter?
No, he's saying, what is that?
thought... Well, I mean, after all, she's
Oh,
only...
Daddy, don't be so silly. I'm not a baby anymore.
I know, dear, but, well... No. No, honey, I guess you are.
Do you think they just like played an ad? Like what? Like
I don't know, but that was creepy as hell. He's like, no.
I guess
you're
it-
not.
Like,
No, you're
I've gone
not.
from thinking this is like an alien laboratory to thinking this is like an alien laboratory with like a purpose. Like they're raising Molly to like end the world.
Yeah, or
Like
something.
these are aliens.
She can't be being distracted with her period.
Right, she needs to be getting to her studies, how to make nuclear fission.
Obviously.
Yeesh.
Growing up is fun, but some of the things Molly used to do seem a little silly now.
Like holding
Sometimes she gets all mixed up just thinking about it.
Oh, Canada.
She's changing from a child into an adult, and it's a little confusing at times.
You know, when I was confused, I would write stories about this
With
kid
no
named
name.
Ricky.
Molly had lots of questions about what was happening to her.
You know, the great thing about
It's
the
so
dad's reaction is they could have retook that.
Yeah.
Like, I know film
Well,
was
yeah,
expensive,
film.
I guess, but, like, they didn't have to.
Oh no, she's lost her wings. Thank
you for
you,
the super
Punchy.
chat.
And I had a chance to answer some of them. Her teacher was sick one day and asked me to take her class. And this is true of women everywhere. So you see, menstruation is just the natural,
thank you.
normal
What?
Thank you, Booty Gain, for the super chat.
Ooh, thank you so much. Is it bad to donate to your sister, to my sister purely because I want to donate more than everyone else? Am I your sister? Oh my gosh, I know you. You're my little brother, aren't you? I'm pretty sure.
And he went with the Booty Gain?
No, that tracks.
Everyone's like, Matty has a sibling? I have...
You mentioned
3.
siblings like every video. You're like, when I was a kid, me and my siblings poked a dead animal with sticks.
Yeah.
No Frogs, no Gender says, why does it feel like every adult is subtly coming on to Molly?
Oh, what? I didn't know how to say it.
Just
I
a
didn't
little
know what
bit.
to make that allegation.
Everyone say hi, welcome Matty's sibling.
Everybody say, hi,
Hi,
Booty
Booty
Gang!
Gang.
I'm not saying that.
I'm pretty sure they're the only one who, like, actively watches the streams.
It's horrifying that any of your family could be here.
It's horrifying that any of my family could be.
Yeah.
Jonah!
Micah, get out of
Dad
here!
is literally watching as we
Yeah, no, I
speak.
can hear him watching.
I like that everybody's saying hi, Booty Gang.
Hi, Booty Gang. Don't say anything inappropriate.
Or
Well, yeah,
Doxing.
because that's
Yeah.
that's gonna work.
Process leading up to being a mother.
Yeah.
This is a diagram of the uterus or womb. And these are the fallopian tubes leading to it.
I hate the word
And these the
womb. It's
ovaries which produce
disgusting.
the egg cells.
Womb.
Now these
I
egg
will
cells are
gut
far too
punch
small
you.
for us to see.
No, worse,
But once
I
each
will
month-
bite you.
Matty Bite, she did it!
That's the
Everyone, she
name of
did
the
it!
day.
It does look like a ram, and I know that's just how it be.
I just
Although
thought
actually
it was
that's
some
all.
guy hugging some other guys.
But this kind of feeds into my no frogs, no gender. I'm Micah's dad. That is true.
No, Booty Gang was not
And
that.
Jonah's.
Was not that sibling that watched that one. Oh my
Stacey John, thank you for the super chat. Oh my
gosh,
god,
it's got a booty hole. That was my older brother. Booty Gang is the younger one.
An egg cell will leave one of the ovaries,
He's taller than
go
me.
into...
No, honestly, Booty Gang could be either one of them.
It could be, but they told me we called each other the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And he told me, and I was like,
opening
uh-oh.
of the tube nearest to it. And then it's on its way to the uterus. Now, at the same time, the uterus has been preparing a growing place
This
for
seems
its
like the
egg.
only actually
The soft
informational
lining of
part
blood
of this
vessels
video,
and tissues.
and we talked over it.
And then
If
it's
the
gonna
egg
shed.
unites with a male cell or sperm as it's on its way down the tube, it is fertilized. And then when it reaches the uterus, it settles down in this soft lining and begins to grow into
this
a
is where
baby.
the 4 doctors were, I guess. Glenn,
If the egg cell
Glenn
is not
only has joined and said, I just joined, why are we
disappears.
looking at a uterus?
We're learning how to be
And
a
then,
good woman, and we need to
since
get
the
our
lining
period
is no longer
first.
needed, it too dissolves away.
Fertilized egg is called a zygote.
And it flows out of the body
Hell
through an
yeah.
opening in the hymen,
Little zygote.
which is a
Punch,
membrane
that
over
Sheep
the
is
opening of
such
the
a-
vagina.
is such a bitch.
And so we say that we are menstruating.
Thank you,
Yes,
Punchy.
Barbara.
Miss Jensen, when does menstruation start?
Well, some girls start when they're 10 years old, and some when they're 16 or 17, or anywhere in between.
Okay,
But the
Okay,
average age seems to
no,
be about
pause. You're supposed to get your period when you've been a steady weight for a steady
Yeah.
amount of time.
They
So-
probably just didn't know that yet. They're like, sometimes it just takes a minute. We're not sure why. That's just something they hadn't figured out yet.
Yeah, but if they're 16 or 17 before they get their period, that means that there's some health issues that
Yeah.
needs to be worked. Am I right or am I stupid?
I think that's the thing.
No, yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Well, I just think that's probably something that is a more recent scientific, where they're like, well, at this point they hadn't thought to check why it was
I
longer.
guess.
Blueberry 8 says, so happy to be learning about a male, uterus.
No, I mean what day of the week will it start? My mother starts on Tuesday. Will mine too?
Every
Oh, it
Tuesday?
might, but it probably won't. Because each girl's body sets up her own time and rhythm.
Wait, no, she
And the
didn't.
time between
So
periods may
every
vary
Tuesday,
anywhere from...
consistently. Not every Tuesday. Never mind.
It shouldn't be every Tuesday.
It should be like a day, right?
It's a date, not a day.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
It should, because...
I don't. Let me check
Wait,
a
no,
calendar.
I know enough about
It's not like
periods.
you're... Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's well, not every Tuesday.
Booty Gain says out of money, but good stream. No, I'm like,
But like, it's not like your body's like, oh, well, it's Tuesday.
Special Vibe says, M-Preg is commonplace nowadays. Men need to know this too now.
It's going around.
How does it feel to be funnier than all of us, Special Vibe?
Kenya says, yes, Tuesday. The period's here.
no, so, okay, mine usually starts on the 21st, and the 21st of April this month is a Monday, and then the 21st next month is a Wednesday. That's not, I'm doing what? Thank you so much. Did anyone else's period change after their COVID shot? Because I know one other person who that happened to, but yours is now on a completely different pattern than it used to be. Also, you are now money winning.
Money room.
Money room. Money
No,
room.
my period stayed exactly the same. So.
Punchy McPuncher said,
Thank you for the
yes,
super chat.
own consistency. I'm a regular. Yeah, mine. I was so upset because
Yeah, so the
mine's the 21st,
starting at a,
so it's
starting
like
at a
always
Tuesday
during the
thing
holidays, always during my birthday.
doesn't,
that doesn't
make
sense.
any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
23 to 32 days.
And, I was
And the
right.
flow lasts from 2 to 7 days, also depending on the girl's own rhythm.
Miss Jensen, how often should you change napkins when you're menstruating?
Well, that depends on the amount of flow, but
Yeah.
probably 5 or
This is
6
just
times a day.
educational.
And that brings up another
Kind of.
point. Many of you girls haven't started to menstruate yet, but when you do, you will want to use a sanitary napkin to absorb the
You
flow.
know what's embarrassing?
It's a soft,
I never
absorbent
got
pad,
this class.
and it's made to fit
in
over the
school.
opening
Yeah,
of the vagina.
well.
Yeah, that's a failure on the education system.
Why?
That's honestly horrifying.
Like everyone talks to me and they're like, "Oh, if you have kids, do you want to
good night,
homeschool?"
Stacy.
Good night, Stacy.
Good night,
Give Stampy
Child
a kiss for
of
me.
Stacy.
Yeah, no, everyone's like, if you have a kid, are you
More
gonna
importantly,
homeschool
good night
or
to your
send them
cat.
to public school? And I'm like, honestly, public school failed me.
Yeah.
It failed me so hard. And
Well,
I know
doesn't Arizona have like the
One of
worst
the
public
worst rated
schools in the country?
United States.
when
Yeah.
I was in school, it was like 49th or 48th,
Yeah.
and now it's like
There's 50 states!
I know.
That means you're beating...
No.
I don't know why I'm assuming